This is Bill North of Florida Weekend Warriors, and in this video, we are at the Factory and Installation Center of Safety Plus. This is one of their factory install centers, and it's in Bellevue, Florida. It's about 15 minutes south of Ocala in Florida, and we are having a front end alignment done, the Safety Plus installed, and we're having a rear track bar installed. So stay tuned. Safety Plus has many different products that can help with the chassis on your coach. And Manager Tom is going to explain them to us. And if you use our discount code, you'll save 50 bucks. Tom's going to show us all the products they have here at Safety Plus.
This is actually our Safety Plus steering controls. These are different sizes built for different types of RVs. We actually have for the F-53, we have what's called radius rods. The F-53 has a floating front axle that does this all the time. So it causes like a porpoising action in the front end.
So what do the radius rods basically solve?
They lock down that axle and keep the porpoising from happening.
Oh, so it's like a track bar for the front?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. It's like track bars for the front, yes. And then the track bar actually goes to the rear.
Right.
And that's for tail wagging. You get any tail wagging going on. Mm-hmm. Safety Plus helps control the front. Track bar controls the rear. Also for the F-53, we offer the Koni shocks. We have the FSD regulars and the FSD Evo shocks.
How much are those new Evos?
The new Evos run $380 a piece,
Ooh.
plus tax.
They must be good.
Yep, they're good. Well, and that's installed pricing too. So. And then we actually offer Sumo springs too for the F-53. That's controls, helps with load stabilization, keeps your load stabilized. We offer the sway bars for the F-53 like yours too. There's the beefed up sway bars. Some of the newer ones are coming out with the beefed up front ends already, and then we just use it, add ones to the rears.
Now I see the Sumo springs. I have like little baby ones already installed.
Yeah, those are little bumpers.
Yeah, they look like bump stops, but they're bigger than a bump stop.
Yeah, yeah. Those we would remove those and put the heavier duty.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we offer the adjustable drag link for the F-53 also.
Okay.
What that does is, when Ford put them together, a lot of times the steering wheel's crooked. And it drives people crazy.
Really?
So we put that adjustable drag link in, and we can adjust that steering wheel back.
Okay.
To make it nice and straight.
I had no idea.
Yep. We also offer the TST tire pressure monitoring systems. They monitor the tire pressures for your motorhome and your tow vehicle if you need it. It also measures the temperatures of the tires too, and keeps you updated on that to let you know what those are.
So on the website, you also do oil changes now.
Yep, we're doing oil changes. We're doing.
It's hard to get a dealer to do them anymore. Like everyone has to go to like Walker Ford in Tampa.
Right.
Like even down from Naples.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's why we started doing this convenience for our Safety Plus customers are coming in. They can get their oil change done too while they're here.
Very good.
We're doing the gen oil changes also.
Are you?
And of course we do the alignments before we put the Safety.
I didn't know you're doing the oil changes on the generators too.
Yeah, sure did.
That's awesome.
We also offer snap pads for your jack systems.
I see those. I got those already installed. That was the first thing I bought.
Yeah, it's a great product.
Yeah.
I have people come in here without them. I tell them you got to put them on.
Yeah.
Makes sense how we do it.
Very good. You got
Freightliner
batteries and windshield wipers.
We're doing batteries and
you
wiper
got all
blades
kinds of
too.
stuff here.
Yep. We've got some portable generators.
Oh wow.
For the Freightliner chassis, we offer the Safety Plus, of course. And then we also offer the bell cranks, 3-bolt bell cranks.
Okay.
So you get that makes it for a smoother. You get a lot of play in your steering wheel, makes it for a nice smoother ride.
All right.
Smoother drive.
Very
And we
good.
also offer the motion control units for the Freightliner chassis and Power Glide chassis. Those are for swaying. It helps slow down the air between the two bags. So
Okay.
it slows that down, so it makes it much nicer ride for swaying. Yep. That's all the products we offer here.
I'm getting the front end alignment done right now.
Yep.
It's a nice clean shop. I like the American flag.
Yep. It's our pride and joy.
Thanks for showing me all your stuff.
No problem.
Very
Thank you.
good. Before they install the Safety Plus, they're going to do a front end alignment.
Oh man. That says 2025.
Is that how much it needs to be adjusted?
Yeah. So this is the spearhead. Which is saying right now that it's to the left is a lot off, but it's literally straight as is right now. So basically, if I was to turn it to the right or get it into the center right here, where it's zeroed out, it would still say your total toe is at negative 35 degrees, but at least your steer head is saying that it's straight, and it's not. So what I'm about to do is make an adjustment to that, where the steering wheel is sitting straight as is. I'm just gonna adjust where the steer head is and the toe is as well. So that's basically what I'm doing, is just fixing the toe, making it align, or at least getting it to the closest 0 degree as I can.
So is this pretty typical of a brand new coach, or is it usually closer?
It's a little bit closer depending on the coach, and especially if you have any luggage inside of the coach as well. It can vary as well, but it's also with my sensor being just a smidget off. I'm gonna properly fix that and get that aligned up just to make sure that it's not off as much as it's saying that it is.
Okay.
But foremost is right now, yeah, it's definitely needing it. Even some of the tire wear is showing that
Really?
it's needing.
Yeah, doesn't have 3,000 miles on it yet.
Yeah, it's just noticing just some of the unevenness of the tire wear as well, because 3,000 is still enough to understand how it's tracking, because it may, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but it may want to pull to the right just a tad bit.
It's
It's
going down the highway. Yeah, you're just constantly.
Flintstone steering.
Exactly.
Basically. Yep.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
And that's what our unit is going to fix of that. It's going to make it a lot more easier to drive, and you'll feel a lot more control over the coach. Still going to have slightly bit of play, but it shouldn't be as much as you're feeling. You'll definitely notice a difference once we get on.
Right now, I can't even go over 60.
Oh yeah, we're finna change that then.
Okay. So I hear this thing only takes 10 minutes to put in. Is that correct?
More or less.
More or less. You've probably put in hundreds of them.
Close to.
There's what the Safety Plus looks like installed. We still need to go out on a road test and adjust it, but next on the list is the rear track bar, which will help with the tail wagon, so when the semis go by, it doesn't blow us all over the road. Didn't look like it was too hard.
Not too bad. Pretty simple. About 3-4 pieces, that's all you need. And it makes a lot difference for you.
I hope so. I was just afraid of taking those bolts off the differential.
Oh yes, sir. No, we have longer bolts for it,
Oh, really?
and then we also have this here Loctite that we put on. So
The red?
yes, sir. Red Loctite, pretty much the strongest one. About the strongest one. You got the red one, the orange one, and the blue one being the lightest.
I've never seen the orange.
Yeah.
What's the orange for?
Orange is kind of like in the middle, like it's
I've just had blue and red.
yeah. So the red is pretty much it's harder to get off than it is the blue one,
Right.
because the smaller coaches like the C classes, they mainly have like the blue thread Loctite. Medium sizes, they have the orange, or they'll put the red. It all depends on whomever is working on it at that point in time. But we mainly put orange and red on our threads, and we usually give it a little mark. We just ran out of orange lock thread. But yeah.
So we're about ready for a test drive?
Yes, sir. Once I get this last few pictures and be backing you down.
Hopefully we got it done. We might not even have to do any adjustments, but when we get down here, if it's pulling too far to the left or too far to the right, I'm gonna have you pulling to the left lane and get to the turning lane. Not all the way, we're just gonna get halfway in the turning lane, and then I'll get out, make an adjustment, and we'll get back on the road, continue to gear.
Okay.
After we get going straight, we're gonna have you just take your hand on the wheel and we'll see if it tracks the road. One more turn, then you can turn it up.
over.
Try my best. He's crazy.
Try my best.
So he's going out now. We're pulling to the left, so he's going
Yeah.
out to make an adjustment.
Take two.
Take two.
Take two.
So what? Explain exactly what did you do?
I tapped the unit over to the right a little bit because it's pulling to the left.
Okay.
Try to get it. Now if I bring it to the right, hopefully now since you kept the wheel straight, now tighten it back, it should track straight.
Okay.
If don't this time, it's still pulling to the left, and I'm happy to turn the wheel a little to the right, and then I'll lock the put safety plus down here.
Do they give you hazard pay for crawling under the RV on the
No,
side
they
of the
do
road?
not.
No? All they give you is this jersey to wear. Well, I guess it worked. You didn't get run over.
This time. Like I said, I can do set the crown in the road as well as standing like this, but it seems to me like
Well, never before could I let go of the wheel going 60.
Whereas me, it seems like whichever kind of way you kind of tapping it, that's where it kind of goes to the track. You see that right now, it's.
I think you got it.
I'm gonna try it again.
So we drove 450 miles after we had the suspension upgrades. So we had the front end alignment, the Safety Plus installed, and we had the rear track bar installed. So I was very pleased with the results. Now keep in mind when you're having suspension upgrades to the Ford F53 chassis, that is still a giant box going down the road with leaf springs on it. It's not gonna handle like your F250, but I was very pleased. So it basically took about 50% of the micro adjustments out of the steering wheel, and the truck suck, it limited like 75% of it. Now the truck suck is when the semis go by, they push you over and then they suck you back over into their lane. So I was very pleased. I was able to go 65 miles an hour and even 70 if there wasn't a lot of traffic. So I was very pleased with the results. So I hope you like this video. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on our next adventure. See ya.